Hello and welcome back to my world. My name is Lorrie and I am here on Vancouver Island, living the dream as far as I'm concerned. It's my dream anyway. I live with my mother and my husband and this is our backyard, and I like to garden and do all kinds of stuff, as you know if you've been here before, and now you know if it's your first time here. If it is your first time here, I hope that you do subscribe and we'll come back again. This video is going to be just a kind of a conglomerate of stuff. It's some garden updates and some life updates, and I'm not really sure what all I have recorded in the past several days here at the end of April. Today is the beginning of May, and this video will come out tomorrow, the 2nd of May. So yeah, just catching you up, and I'm gonna let you see what we've been up to, and then I'll check back in at the end and tell you a couple of things. So I'll see you in a few. Are the coneflower seeds that I put in water. Well, not in water, but onto a paper towel, a wet paper towel. That was a week or so ago. That one doesn't look very healthy. Look at it, it's got like a brown tip on it. We'll leave that. Some of the seeds just turned to mush, but a couple of them here look maybe kind of viable. And I'm just going to put it down in there and kind of push the dirt just a little bit down around that root. And now you can see I've got one here and I've got one here, and this dirt is very, very wet, so I'm not going to bother with watering it anymore. I'm just going to put it up and under the light, and we're going to see what happens. My other coneflowers, I'll be pulling them out of the fridge. I probably won't until I put some more things outside, but once I get a few more things outside, I will do that. These are definitely ready to be up potted, so that is what's going to happen today. I'm not quite ready to put them outside yet. It's definitely not warm enough yet for them. Another couple of weeks. They're not going to make it in these pods. So let me show you how you take these pods apart and then plant without these. This stuff here can be a real root barrier, this mesh. So I'm gonna take that off and plant these. Now I'm not gonna separate them yet. I'll separate them when I put them outside. But for now, they're just gonna go into a little bit bigger pot so they have a little bit more room to grow, and we're going to take off this mesh so the roots have somewhere to go. So here's one of my peppers that I overwintered, and it's actually looking quite thirsty. So I am going to be putting it into some water. I'm going to put it into this watering tub, and I'm just going to pour my treated water down in there, and I'm going to let that sit and soak up the moisture. And apparently that really helps with root development. And here are my tomatoes. So what I've started doing, you can see on some of them, I've gone in and I've taken off the lower branches. I haven't finished, as you can see here, but I'll go in here and take off the rest of these lower branches. I had a few in here that were really quite spindly, so I just pulled them out. But they're fairly healthy here, and I'm going to finish filling this up with dirt And then these should be ready to plant outside in a couple of weeks. Anyway, this is Cinnabar Valley Farms, which is just a couple of miles from here. And it's an organic potting mix that has, let's just quickly look at that, Nature's Nutrients, zeolite, organic compost, kelp, cinnabar peat, natural core, Canadian peat moss, and some perlite. So, and it's supposed to be good for vegetables, herbs, and patio container gardens. Now, I've used various types of this My Soil before. I don't have any perlite on hand. I've ordered some, but they didn't have any at the nursery, which I thought was odd. But anyway, this is what this looks like. It's very nice. And I am going to just dump that now into my tomatoes. And there you have it, all potted up. So I'm going to call this experiment with my cherry tomatoes a success. Because if you remember, I started them way down when they were little teeny tiny things, and then I've been adding dirt. So this is a good 6 to 8 weeks growth on these tomatoes, and they're going to be nice, strong plants when I take them apart in a couple of weeks. And that'll be a challenge. I haven't done that divide and conquer before, a method introduced by my dear sweet friend Bunky in the garden, in Bunky's garden. And of course I'll leave her link. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to call that experiment a success. Thanks again, Bunky, for helping me out in the garden. And take a look at my big bowl of cosmic peppers. And yeah, they're doing good. I gave them a good soak last night. So they soaked up all the water I put in there, and I can feel the top is a little bit wet now, which is what I wanted. I'll put them back under the lights, and it's going to be about a month before they go out. It's the end of April now, or, you know, getting towards the end of April. And these will go out not until after the May 24th weekend. Until then, there's always a chance of frost. Always. Because we're in Canada. Even out here in the Sunshine Belt on the West Coast, there is still a possibility of frost up until mid-May. There's actually a possibility of frost 12 months out of the year. But you gotta plant sometimes. Well, my corn didn't a lot care for the transition from hot to cold. But it is still growing. You know, this is new growth coming out of it. So I'm still hopeful that maybe some of it will make it. This one maybe not. This one in the back might be done for. But and my sunflowers are looking good. They're looking a little thirsty. So we'll get them soaking in some water. Do them one at a time. And then my lavender looks good. And my lamb's ear looks good. We'll spin these around. They don't get a lot of sun here because we're inside the little shed that David built. Oh yeah, that's very light. You always know when your plants are thirsty when it's super, super light. Okay, so it's soaked and raining out here again, but I thought I'd come out and get another look at this rhubarb flower that is flowering here. And just take a look at it, because like I said, I've never seen a rhubarb flower before. And some people have told me that I should probably just cut it off, but I've never seen a rhubarb flower before, so I want to see what it looks like. And then, you know, in the future I might just cut them off, but for right now, that is what it looks like.
That's a cute hat. I want it.
You can't have it. You can't have it.
I want to try it on.
On so many different levels, in so many different regards. I won't ask you.
Look at you. You're adorable.
I won't. Let me share with you just quite
Aren't I supposed to wear it this way?
Now you look like a punk.
Should I pull my pants halfway down my butt?
Please no. Please never do that.
Show my underwear?
Let's not and say you did.
Let's not even say I did.
Okay, let's not and say you didn't. We're looking for words of wisdom today, Mima.
Oh boy.
People to secure our homeland,
Words
to
of
secure
wisdom.
them, and to
Come on, spit it out. We don't have all day. No words of wisdom?
Not by works of righteousness which I have done, but according to his mercy he saved me. Grace and mercy.
Grace and mercy, the only things that get you anywhere in life.
All my good works are as filthy rags. No good for getting into heaven.
How do you get into heaven?
Through Jesus Christ. Believe on the Lord Jesus Christ and thou shalt be saved.
Give me back my hat. You can't steal it.
It's from the Vineyard Chicks.
It is. I won it in one of their draws. Or one of their contests or something. I got the answer right. So I got a hat. You don't go to their live, so you get nothing.
Okay.
No comment?
Yeah, why aren't you wearing your Vineyard shirt to go with it? Why?
Because
Why?
Because it's in my drawer.
It's not in the wash.
It's not in the wash for a change. I just washed it yesterday, or the day before yesterday.
Oh boy.
You're boring me.
Go away then. I'm boring myself.
Well, then you're probably boring the world.
Yes.
Say hello, world.
Bye, world. I'm sorry I'm boring you. I'm this much sorry.
I think they love you anyway.
Okay. See you later.
Got nice recorded footage of you the other day, and I can't use any of it.
Why?
Because there's music playing in the background. I'll get a copyright ding. Because there's music playing in the background.
Oh, for crying out loud.
So you can't have music playing in the background when I'm recording you.
They couldn't even tell what it was.
Oh, I could.
What was it?
I don't remember, but I could
mean,
name the song
shit,
if I
listen
listened
to
to it again.
Oh, I could. I don't know what it was.
If I listened to it again, I could tell you what the song was. But I mean, I don't remember offhand.
What do you want then?
Well, I just wanted to, I don't know, see if maybe you had something to say.
No.
Or if you wanted to... Kenny reminded me that he wants to see you do a project live.
Why?
Because he thinks that you're funny.
I think I'm not funny no more.
You're not funny no more?
I hurt.
Did you know
Poor
that
honey. Poor honey.
Yeah.
He really hurts. I don't know how many projects he'll be doing this year. If the what would quit hurting?
My arms will quit hurting. How's that?
His arms and his shoulders. So you guys remember that big California lilac we had in the backyard? That big tree we had back there? Well, Mr. here decided that he was going to pull the stump out by himself with just his arms. And so he has torn all the muscles in his chest. And now has problems lifting his arms. And probably won't be doing a whole lot of projects this summer.
Well,
Because he's wounded and we'll have to take care of him.
he's wounded.
He's a wounded
Yeah,
warrior.
I walked out in the backyard and got wounded.
He got wounded by a tree.
Out there, a tree attacked me. The stump.
A stump fight.
Stumpy got me.
It was a stump fight.
Yeah, Stumpy.
It was awful.
I fixed his ass, so I pulled him right out of the ground.
Yeah. Yeah, so now he's regretting it. So, Kenny, you may be waiting for a while for David to do a project. But he is going to join me on our live on May 7th. So,
Who is?
You are.
Oh. I didn't think I had to do that no more.
You still have to come to our lives once a month.
Why?
Because we like to say hello to the
Who's
people.
we?
You and Mima.
Yeah, great. I see you guys every day.
Well, but everybody else doesn't see you every day, and they never get to say hi.
Well, send notes.
Send notes. Maybe you should send them notes.
No, I don't write.
You don't write? Not with your arms so sore?
No, I don't do nothing.
Well, see, so you have to come and be live with people. And
Oh, that's going to make my arms feel better?
no, but
No.
people can say hello to you.
Hey, you guys suffering over there. I'm glad you showed up. Sure glad you showed up so you can sit there and suffer.
Maybe they'll suffer with you, honey.
Yeah, I bet. What?
Poor Dave.
Oh, shit.
All right, say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks, whatever.
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
Subscribe.
Whatever.
Ring the bell.
Ding, ding.
Ding, ding. Curb your enthusiasm.
I got no enthusiasm.
Poor Dave is having a heck of a time. He is really regretting pulling that stump out. But yeah, I don't know how up he's going to be for doing a whole bunch of building projects this year. According to the doctors, there's nothing that you can do about pulled muscles in through here. You just have to wait and let them heal. So he is seeing a chiropractor. We are looking into acupuncture. He's supposed to be calling an acupuncturist today to see about getting in for some of that, to see if that will help. Any hints or suggestions? He's using ice and heat, and he's got braces for his shoulders and just all kinds of stuff to try to keep it from hurting, because yeah, he's hurting a lot and it's hard to sleep. And anyway, poor guy. Keep him in your prayers, guys. I'm going to go ahead and say goodbye, and thanks for coming and hanging out with us on this beautiful, beautiful spring morning. And take good care of yourself. All right, we'll see you soon. Bye now.